Hello viewers, hello friends, and welcome to today's episode of the Mrs. Amma Show. And this is the Money Talk segment. Love it, love talking about money, how we can save, how we can increase our savings, how we can generate wealth, and how we can prepare for retirement. So speaking of retirement, today's show is going to be about 401k plans. In short, it's the ABCs of 401k retirement savings plans. Now, what's a 401k plan? Those of us in the US are probably more familiar about this type of investment, retirement investment vehicle than other people in other parts of the world. A 401k plan is an investment vehicle that is provided by the employer. So it's typically provided or employer sponsored. So you have to be working at a company that sponsors a 401k plan. And some of the characteristics of this plan is it's typically a way for employers to encourage employees to start saving towards retirement. Part of the characteristics of a 401k plan is that one, there's a fixed amount or a specified percentage of the amount that you, the employee, tell the employer or your company to take off or slice off your paycheck every pay period. So, for example, if you tell your employer to take off, $500 from every paycheck, then from every paycheck, the employer takes off $500 and puts it towards the your retirement savings in a 401k account. So that's one, there's a fixed amount. Two is that the investments, or you investing in the funds, or you trying to decide, okay, what stocks to invest that money in, is pretty much up to you. So it's what I call a self-directed investment plan. And what this means is you pretty much, so once you have your account or your pool that starts to grow from the contributions you make, you pretty much decide, based on the types of stock portfolios or the types of mutual funds that the fiduciary company provides, what you want to invest in, and they basically take directions from you. So it's great because it depends on what your risk appetite is, it depends on what stage you are in life, it depends on what your timing for retirement is. All of these factors go into deciding what types of stock portfolio you want to invest in. So for example, if you're a young and single man or young and single female, you may have you may be a risk taker or have more of a risk appetite than someone who is nearing retirement. So for you as a young single person, you may want to invest in an aggressive stock portfolio than one who is nearing retirement may want to invest in a more conservative stock portfolio. So it's self-directed, which is great. The other characteristics of a 401k plan is that you pretty much take it with you wherever you go. So if for some reason you decide to leave that company or quit your job at that company to go work for another company, whatever you have in your 401k stock portfolio or in your 401k plan account is yours. You pretty much just take it with you to the next company. So you can either take it to the next company and roll it into that company's 401k account for you, or you can decide to open up your own IRA account just with your bank or with your brokerage company and put the funds in there. So it's yours. It's yours to take with you. It's your retirement savings account. So now you're probably sitting there asking me, well, okay, yes, I'm young and single. Why should I invest in a retirement savings plans now? I mean, after all, I'm not thinking of retiring. I've only just started my career. Or you could be sitting there maybe midway through your career and you're probably thinking, okay, you probably missed the boat. You should have, started contributing to a 401k plan 10 years ago. So since you've missed the boat, well, you might as well just continue to miss the boat and not invest. No, there's so many benefits to participating in a company's 401k plan. I'm only going to name 3. And to me, these are the top 3 reasons. top 3 reasons to get you to start contributing to your company's 401k plan. Number 1 is that contributions into the plan are tax deferred. This just simply means that you don't get to pay taxes now, you get to pay taxes in the future when you withdraw from your retirement account upon retirement. So because the employer takes off or slices off a fixed amount from your paycheck every pay period, that amount comes out on a gross basis, so before taxes are calculated. So for example, if your gross pay for that pay period is $2,000 and you've instructed the employer to shave off or take off $500, that $500 is taken off the $2,000 first, and then taxes that you owe is then calculated on the remaining $1,500. That's great. I mean, who doesn't like to pay lower taxes? I mean, if you know of someone who doesn't like to pay lower taxes, let me know, because I would like to have a serious word with that person. I mean, it's great. Secondly, still on the tax deferral structure, whatever capital gains you earn in your stock portfolio in your 401k plan is also tax deferred. Again, this just means that, say for example, for the whole year you invested in some certain stock portfolios, and by the end of the year your 401k account or your stock value is up 10%. That 10% capital gain, you don't get to pay taxes on it now. You just get to pay taxes on it in the future upon retirement, when you withdraw from the funds. And the 10% gains are simply rolled back into your account, and your account is meant to grow and just keeps growing. That's another great way. Again, who doesn't like to defer taxes and pay lower taxes now? Great. Number 2 is, it is an awesome way to double your investment. Most companies, so not all companies, but most companies who provide 401k savings plans typically have what you call a matching scheme. And what this means is they would match dollar for dollar, or 100%, what you contribute into the plan up to a percentage of your base salary. So most companies, or like most companies that I've worked for, would match 100% up to 6% of your base salary. So let me put this in let me give an example to drive it home. Let's take, for example, Cindy she works for a company that has a company sponsored 401k plan, and she's on $40,000 base salary a year, and she has decided to contribute 6% of her base salary into the plan. So assuming she follows through with it, at the end of the year, Cindy would have $2,400 invested in her 401k plan. And guess what? The company then matches 100% and contributes another $2,400 into her account. So now all of a sudden, at the end of the year, she has $4,800. I mean, that is 100% guarantee on your savings. Where else are you going to get 100% guaranteed increase or guaranteed return on your savings? I don't know of any other place. I mean, if you do, I would like to hear from you. Leave comments below. But I frankly do not know of any other vehicle where you can get 100% guaranteed returns on your investment. The key here, or the key word here, is guaranteed. Granted, there are so many investment vehicles out there that can give you 100%, or even triple digits returns, more than 100%. The key there is those are not guaranteed, and I'll talk about them. I'll be vlogging a lot on investing, so stock market investing, real estate investments, and I will elaborate a lot more on this. So there are vehicles out there that can give you triple digit returns, but it is not guaranteed. Here is the only place you can get a guaranteed 100% return. That's amazing. Wow. If this is not incentive enough for you to enroll in your company's plan, I don't know what else is. So that's 2. And then 3, this is pretty much what I call savings made easy. So because the money the employer takes off a fixed percentage from your paycheck, from your gross before taxes are calculated, and then you get your paycheck, you don't even miss the money, right? They just shave it off and it just goes away into the savings account. So money you don't see, you don't miss. So it's a great way to save. Some people may say, you know what, no, I'll just go ahead and do the savings myself. Every month I'll just make it a point to move money, out from my checking account into my savings account. You could do that, but there are 2 things really that could inhibit you from ever getting to the savings. One is you simply forget to move the money from your checking to your savings account. You have to remember. So it's something you have to remember. Oh wait, I gotta remember it. But in this case, the company just does it on your behalf. You don't even know that the money, you don't see the money, and so you don't miss the money. And then 2, if you decide to do it by yourself, you're then saving after tax dollars. So you've paid taxes on your paycheck for that period. You get it deposited into your account, and then you take after tax dollars from that and you try to save. So you've already paid taxes now. Why do that? Instead of getting a tax deferral by contributing directly into your 401k plan. So if the 3 tips that I've given is not incentive enough for you to go participate in your 401k plan, I don't know what else will convince you. They are a great tool, an awesome benefit or tool that companies have provided to employees to help them, to incentivize them to start saving towards retirement. Do not make the colossal mistake that I made in my earlier career days by not investing in the 401k plan. So I got this job straight out of college, and the company had a 401k plan, but I looked at it and I was like, I'm young, why invest in one? I can wait. I'm young. I'm just starting off my career, so I'm nowhere near retirement. I'll think about it later on. Besides, I need all the money I can get right now to pay off my student loans and also to go traveling around the world. It's very dumb. Right now, each time I think back, I just kick myself in the behind. I mean, come to think about it, I could have still traveled the world. I could have still paid down my student loan. I could have still done whatever else I needed to do while still contributing to the company's 401k plan. So it's not an either or. You can do it. You can do it all, okay? So if you are not invested in a plan, when you get to work tomorrow, go sign up for it. If you're already invested in one or contributing to one, are you contributing enough? Ask yourself, are you leaving money on the table? Don't leave money on the table. If you're not contributing up to the 6% that the company matches, then you are leaving money on the table. And don't leave money on the table. So go to work tomorrow and increase your contribution amount at least up to the matching amount that the company provides. All right. I hope I have provided some useful tips. It's just, again, don't make the dumb mistake that I made. Go ahead and invest in a 401k plan. It's just all benefits, and all benefits. There's no demerits to investing in a 401k plan. So you go forth and conquer. Stay well.